Hey guys, Dom here. I want to talk about some fitness goals I have for 2018. So to start off, I'm sure you've noticed I've made quite a few videos that show me doing squats, deadlifts, bench presses. I have taken an interest in powerlifting lately. I've been doing most of my training focused on hypertrophy over the past 20 years. I've always had some squatting, bench, dead in there, but I want to enter a meet and I want to hit some big numbers, so that's a goal of mine. To go along with that goal, it all seems to be playing out well for me. I've run into a guy a month or so ago, and he's a weight class or two above mine. He is currently able to squat well over 600 pounds, which is pretty damn impressive. So, I'm learning from him. He invited me to join the team he's on. That's going to happen in the next few weeks. I'm going to be sharing that journey with you guys. Another goal that I have is continue the interviews. So I like learning from people outside of what I'm accustomed to. So that would be people who are into CrossFit, strongman competitors. I also think there's benefit to things like massage therapy, hypnotherapy. You got to remember, man, if you can build mental strength, it's going to carry over and help you build physical strength. So I'm kind of taking a holistic approach, and I'm going to share some of that information with you. I got stuff from the interviews. I've already done a couple. Hopefully you get something from it too. To go along with the earlier goal of my powerlifting, so my big numbers I want to hit are a 485 bench, I want to hit a 550 squat, and I want to hit a 650 deadlift raw. And I want to do the deadlift without wraps. I'm sure you've seen a lot of my videos. I do use the wraps currently. That's because most of my training has involved hypertrophy specific, routine. And there's not a big emphasis with bodybuilding on building grip strength. That's not to say I don't have good forearms, but I do have to practice that technique and get a little bit stronger with my grip so I can hold that weight in a meet. Another goal I have is to improve my cardiovascular capacity, at the same time reducing some body fat. So I'm sure you see in my videos a lot of times, there's this bike over here, this recumbent bike. Being honest, guys, haven't been on that thing in a while. But my goal is to get on there at least 3 times a week. And I will talk to you guys about how I plan on implementing cardio into my routine. I'm going to do a slow weight cut. I want to keep as much muscle mass as possible, continue to make small incremental progressions in strength, but bringing my body fat down. I'm going to say an estimate right now, I'm around 16% or so. I'd be happy around 12%. If I can get 4 abs showing, I'm good to go. So, last but not least, some big news I have is I would love to share everything that I've learned with you guys through the program I'm going to create. I've already started it. It needs some work, but basically what it's going to be comprised of is 3 phases. There is going to be a strength phase, a hypertrophy phase, as well as a cardiovascular capacity phase with an emphasis on recovery so that you're ready to jump back to strength and hypertrophy specific phases. In order to do that, I'm going to take the best of what I've learned over the past 20 or so years. Keep in mind, I've worked with some top-level natural bodybuilders. Joe Franco is one of them. I've had many discussions with Philip Ricardo Jr., trains at the gym I go to. In addition, I'd like to be able to add a little bit more to my strength phase of the program, and that's why I'm going through this. Part of the reason I'm going through this powerlifting journey. Although I know quite a bit about squats, bench, dead, building strength, especially in those lower rep ranges, is something I'm still learning about. So once I've built some more knowledge on that, I want to put the finishing touches on the routine. Another goal I have is read more. Watch less TV, read more. I have many interests outside of bodybuilding, but in regards to some things that may help you, if your goals are to build a strong muscular physique, these are some good books I'd recommend. The Encyclopedia of Muscle and Strength by Dr. Jim Stoppani is an excellent resource. I'd recommend that. Even if you're not planning to become a certified personal trainer, the NASM book is another great resource. Can help you design routines. And one of my favorites is an older book, and it's called High Intensity Training, the Mike Mentzer Way. So Mike Mentzer, many may not know this, is one of the only bodybuilders to receive a perfect score in a bodybuilding show. And he was a very intense trainer, much like Dorian Yates. Hint, my son's named Dorian. Guess who that's after? I am a big believer in intensity You can minimize the time you spend in the gym by increasing intensity. Now, that's not to say that you can be at the uppermost levels of intensity at all times. So that's something that I factor into the program I'm going to teach you. In addition to the program, I want to share some of the tips and tricks that I've found, little twists on typical form with some of the isolation movements and things like that may help you reach higher levels of conditioning and the physique you really want to get. All right, guys. So that's all I got for now. Have an awesome 2018.